at room number 10 on the rooftop of the balcony here in Bangkok. It's a pretty cool spot. You can see we just chill here. I got my morning motivation ready. I was already thinking I was going to sit here and do the show. Hopefully the connection stays connected, and hopefully you stay connected in your mind, and that's why we're calling it a mental break. Saints Addiction, we out here. So, your boy Saint, loving his life, bro. We out here in Bangkok, homie. Showed it off. Let me show you off the view first and foremost. No, that's the live chat. Switch. Boom, baby. Boom. I love my life. Look at that. I love my life. I love my mentality. I love my brain. I love my body. I love weird art. There's a big pink penis right there. There's the balcony down here as well. Charlie's place. We out here. And about 10 years ago, me and my friends helped make that Coco Pelli. Hopefully I have a connection here, stand here. I was all excited. All excited because I'm smoking some weed and telling you about the mental break I'm about to take. Before my mental breaks, I'm going to take a break. And sometimes you're gonna have to break yourself, fool, as we say in the hood. Break yourself. You have to break yourself from mental slavery. You're gonna have to break yourself from the bullshit you've been telling yourself. And unfortunately, let's see. Can you see? Can you see me? Can you see the city? Let me see if I can't get something to make you see up a little bit. Hold tight. Let's do a. Yeah, baby. Let's do a bunch of these here. Yeah, let's get you on the books. Booked and cooked, baby. Booked and cooked. So, in life, right? We are always going to have, sometimes, unfortunately, some mental imbalance. And it's not fun, and it's never going to be convenient. I don't give a fuck who you fucking talk to. Shit happens in life, and unfortunately it goes down in the DMs, right? It goes down in the streets too, and we don't even know that it's about to happen, that we are losing or self-sabotaging or losing relationships or losing love or whatever the fuck is about to happen. We're about to break. And I don't know anybody else that's ever lived life without breaking. All gas, no brakes. But we out here, bro. We out here with this mental imbalance. We're out here with this tough life. We're out here with this trying to make it happen. It ain't easy. Let me wash my hands. It's just so dirty as fuck. Yeah. All right. No. Dust on my hands. It's so dirty over here. Charlie's place. No one lives here anymore. Everything's kind of shut down. And that's what I'm talking about this morning, is when you start to shut down. When you start to shut down your mental faculties, your ability to cool yourself down, your ability to slow your brain down, your ability to concentrate and focus. A lot of us, we don't do that, right? We're all up in our heads so hard, it's not even fucking funny, bro. And then we wonder why our lives aren't doing what we want them to do, or why we aren't at the level that we want to be at. And unfortunately, that's what we are here for this morning, is to talk about mental breaks. I'm so grateful that I'm flying to Kuala Lumpur today. If you're watching this tomorrow, I'm going live and you can go see the whole thing. Burn this screen real quick. I can't see anything. And that's just my own personal journey. I need to get out of my mind sometimes. I got to get away. I'm too close to the fire and I might get burned. And unfortunately, all of us are about to get burned, and burned at life or burned at the stake. It's a tough thing to see, dude. It's a tough thing to be. I just love this fucking view though, being here in Thailand. Just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just the Thai flag just flying. Yeah, I took a screenshot. But it's a beautiful skyline, really close to the BTS. I'm out in the cut. You can see everything like what? Just chilling. Why is there a big pink phallic symbol here? A lot of Thai stuff with Thai electricity. I wonder if I did the show like this, would I mind too much? We did a little bit. Why is it buzzing out? Okay. Maybe if we do it that way, it might be okay. All right. So, before you mentally break, give yourself a break. That's what we're talking about this morning. Mental breaks, bro. You know, it's tough out there for a pimp. Why is it not? There we go. Why are we not? There we go. Okay. So, yeah, by the time you're out of your mind, it's probably too late. You know, it's already too late by then. You know, you've already lost your cool, you've already lost your temper, you've already hit someone, yelled at someone, and showed your true colors. And that's what's happening in our lives. You know, not everybody's put together the same. I'm looking at building after building of people, maybe somebody on their balcony right now, but not everybody is in their right mind. And unfortunately, you got to find it within yourself. Unfortunately, you're going to have to take breaks from your mentality, to take breaks from your brain, take mental breaks so that you don't break. And sure, I could have flowed out today, just been on the bus for 8 hours and then, you know, grind it out and then come back and do all that shit. But what's the point if I am always rushing? If I'm not enjoying, what's the point of your morning drive if you're going to complain about the traffic? What's the point of anything if you don't have your point or your goal or your orientation in mind? And this is what I'm having this conversation about. Mental health, man. I need it so bad, bro. I need it so fucking bad. It's not even fucking funny, man. And it's unfortunate, but it's true. Everyone needs it, including you. And sometimes I might not be the magic. Sometimes you might need your own psychologist. Sometimes you might need your own drugs. Sometimes you might need your own psychiatrist, somebody to prescribe you real mental drugs. It's a real thing out there. People really live here in Bangkok. I'm looking at their balconies, and somebody woke up this morning and broke up with their girlfriend, or somebody woke up this morning and started saying negative self-reinforcements to themselves, how fat they are, or how they don't love their life, or they're not smart enough, or things ain't working out in their favor. And I've been there, bro. I see you. Bless up to everybody. I'm sweating my ass off. And that's what it is, bro. Life is so difficult. It's sort of so many emotions. It's overloading our souls. It's making us react ways we wouldn't, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that a lot of us out here are unhealed and hurting and misunderstood. And then in our misunderstanding, we cause more pain. We inadvertently crash into somebody else, and it just makes it worse. That's why it's called a psychotic break or breakdown or mental break, because it literally splits our mind with all the stress of our lives and the things that we concentrate on. It really fucking splits you right in the middle. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be split in the middle. I didn't want to fuck my shit up. I didn't want to get fucked. I wanted to stay chill, smoke my little bit of weed, go to the smoke shop, pay the girls their 100 baht. They lit me money out of their own purse last time I bought weed, like 3 months ago. I walked in and she was like, oh, she grabbed the girl, she pointed at me. She was like, oh, there's that guy. And I'm like, you remember me? And I reached in my pocket and there's 100 baht. I'm here to pay you back. And I did a camera shot. Then I was like, no, here's one for you too. And I gave the other girl her 100 baht. And she was like, yeah, man, that's very nice. We helped some other guy out that day. I said, join Weed Club, man. We out here, we roll wide. And she rolled this joint for me. Thank you. Shout out to Mary Jane, you know, that's what's up. Baba Fats, you got a shout out, man. Your shop's cool. So it's the girls that work there. You imagine going to work, showed up, getting on the BTS, getting on a rail link, fucking pushing past people just to earn a buck. And then you spend the money that you earned, like your hourly rate, while you're working on someone else so they could get weed. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I tipped them both their 100 baht back because it's what they gave me. So I'm very grateful. And it was such a good feeling to pay people back. And that kind of generosity, reciprocity cycle is what I want to get on. It's what I'm doing. I'm breaking the cycle of breaking my mind. It's what I do. It's like get away from the hot situation, give it space, give myself time, cool the fuck out. Don't rile myself up. Realize that I'm in Bangkok and that I can go bang my cock up against the bang and fucking go see IMAX theater last night, watching Godzilla fight fucking Kong and all Moth and 3D glasses and double Big Macs and chicken nuggets, and I'm sitting there on the couch all by myself just fucking enjoying life, and I'm just like, you know what, my life's not so bad. I 420 and eat. The smoke shop was cool to me. They remember me here at Charlie's place. I got a place to stay. Anywhere I go, I'm fucking safe, and I'm just grateful for that, because it's not always safe in your mind, and that's why it's a mental break, because you might self-sabotage yourself. You might act out of character. If you push yourself too far, you will break. And I'm always talking about morning motivation. I'm always talking about getting that motivation on and getting yourself into gear and finding that gear inside yourself, right? That you can do the things that you say you want to do, and that you can make the dreams that you say you want to make, and do the things you say you're going to do. I just said that. You know, it's just do it, Nike, because otherwise the other half I've lived. As I live and breathe in this room, pacing back and forth here at Charlie's place, it dawned on me last night. I did a little bit of a video, because this is all started right here, Saints Addiction. Before I came back to America, I was staying here, and I was pacing back and forth in the room, listening to Call It What You Want, and I was like, I got this energy in me. I felt fit, and I felt strong, and I was coming to America with my new mentality. They were going to hear me roar, you know, they were going to feel my pain, they were going to feel my hope, they were going to see my goals. I didn't care who saw me. I had already braved the world, traveled the world with nothing. I'll put myself on the crucifix. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Fuck around, find out. And I did. I fucked around, find out. Fucking pushed it. Push it to the limit. You know, and you gotta push it to your own limits, man. And then all of a sudden you break. All of a sudden the dream didn't work out. All of a sudden the love didn't work out. All of a sudden things change so fast, your head will fucking spin. And then you'll see why we need brakes and not all gas. You can see why there's a day and a night. You can see why there's balance to this thing, because if it was just always heat, it would just be the sun. And if it was always not, then it would be Pluto, right? Like, we are all these different planets. We are all these different signs. We are all the elements. We are all on this planet together. This is nature, man. And nature is here to challenge us. It's going to push us, and in pushing us with competition, better competitors, bigger dreams, more obstacles. Thank your obstacles, bro, because they're showing you who you really are. They're showing you where you need to work on. You know, it's easy when you're already like a fashion designer and you're good at designing, or you're already an artist, but you're not good at communicating. Or we all have maybe you're really friendly, but you're just big boned. You know what I'm saying? Like we say in the South, maybe you just eat all your feelings and you're just always nice to everybody because you want people to accept you. We all have these things, bro. We all live out here, bro. There's not one person. I'm looking at all these rooms just real quick. Let's choose this around. Not one person in all these rooms is without trouble. Somebody owes rent. Somebody needs to go find a job. Somebody broke up with a girlfriend. Somebody's masturbating. Somebody's having sex. Somebody's watching TV. Someone's doing laundry. Someone's talking on the phone with a friend. Someone's here for business. Some of these rooms are booty butt empty. And some of these places are booty butt dingy, bro. Like, eventually, these kind of rundown, shacky areas with the wood down here. Is it not being clear? Or is it not being clear? Yeah, with the wood down here, these little shicky shacks, bro, they're going to get taken out, man. I mean, you can just see how they put the big building next to the shacky building. So we go from small. Do you want the small? Do you want the medium? Or do you want the large? Large and in charge Marge, right? Large and in charge Marge. So, I mean, it's it, bro. Life is, it's coming at us all fast, bro. And you got to protect yourself at all times, because someone might swing on you. Someone might put you in a headlock, and life might punch you in the fucking face. And she's vicious. She has no empathy. She's teaching you a lesson, and that lesson will be learned today. And as I sit here today, I'm grateful that I learned my lessons, you guys. I'm grateful that I can take breaks, that I can get away from the island, away from the pain, away from the politics, rearrange my brain. I'm trying to teach, not just complain. There's a method to the madness, because I know for sure, because I've done it, sitting there, burying myself, head in the sand, ignoring the problems, try to sleep it away, my whole world would go by, right? No, the world's just gonna keep doing its laps around the sun. And I'm doing another lap around the sun. I'm coming up on 44 years old, and it's almost taken me all 44 years to find some sort of what makes me happy and how to control this thing. This thing's been so against me. Like, it's been my inspiration and my depression at the same time. It's been my automatic weapon and the bullets fired at me. It's been my saving grace and my disgrace. And unfortunately, this cool free motherfucker's been incarcerated. This guy has been with money in his pocket now, has been without money. You know, with a shelter over his head, I've actually been homeless. Right before this even, and I barely can afford life, and who can either, but this is the point, is that I live it anyway, bro. I'm not waiting around for the money to happen, because nothing would happen, because the money's not coming. I'm not waiting for someone to come save me, because they're not coming either. And I'm looking at my mentality and go, man, what do you appreciate? How fast can you drop and give me 20 things that you're grateful for? Seriously, do mental push-ups with me right here this morning, because I'm going to give it to you, right? 20 things I'm super grateful. Coco Pelli, boom, instantly off the top. It gives me such a great feeling that me and my friends, I mean, I don't remember the other people, but me and David James were there, and we were painting and being artistic in this place. All the rooms were filled, and it was buzzing with an energy of travelers. We're talking about this like 5-10 years ago. And we made this art piece, and it's still here, and the memory's still here, and all the other people that made art around here are still here. But things change, things get covered in dust, things get buried. The vibe has changed, you know, ever since Corona. There's nobody around, so you gotta embrace and drive change. I'm literally the only one in the hotel. Once again, this is so weird, bro. I'm the only one at the artist place. This is Charlie's, and Easy House at Nids. I'm the only person out of 15 bungalows. Now I'm the only one out of 15 rooms. This shit's crazy. So, more, 20 rooms. But grateful for that. I'm grateful for a safe place to sleep, that I even had a plug. The other place I was, not only did she walk out on me and bring me too many bad memories, but it was just kind of dingy, especially for 700 baht. Then it went up to 900 baht. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm giving you 1,000 baht so I can stay in your shit spot. I'm gonna go to Charlie's without his phone number, without an appointment, without what do you call that when you reservation? I don't be on reservations. I'm VIP. I'm solo. I got the place all to myself, and I'm enjoying the wish. I'm enjoying the wish. Look at the seat go. Did you see it? It's floating. I caught the seat of life, and just like that, rolling through. That's what a wish looks like. I'm grateful for nature. I found that out about my Taurus nature, that we are the earth as the planet that rules us. We love Mother Nature. We love the trees. We love the flowers. We love the breeze. Something has to put you at ease. For me, it's weed. That's why it's Saint's addiction. You know, it gives me that calm feeling inside that I'm seeking. I'm not looking for that chaotic feeling like cocaine. I just watched an AI generated version of what heroin and all the drugs. Look, there's another one. You guys seeing this? Can you see? Do you know these things with the little seeds at the end? That's how little things are, bro. That's how little your wish is. And that's how big the world is. You're just this little fucking minuscule seed out of this giant world, and you're just floating through with no answers, no rhymes, no reasons. Nothing's promised to you. Does it look like I have a promise face? And the moment that you realize that it is hard, that it's not fair, that the world's been hard on you, that it's not fair that you've probably been molested as a kid, it's not fair that your parents are probably separated, it's not fair that you have to earn an income. Some people really don't have it fair. As I look down at third world, I heard somebody doing the, yeah, bro, I mean, you think you got it bad, bro? Try making food on the side streets of Bangkok, bro. Try standing down there every day, shuffling up right above that pink cock there. Try it. Try working every day in the streets of Bangkok wearing nothing but flip-flops on the dirty streets while all the motorbikes roll past you, and you try to stir the pot. I'm grateful that I'm born in America, to be honest. That's not fair. I'm being honest, bro. Uh, if I wasn't born in America, if I was born in Thailand, I would have had to do that many more steps up. If you can imagine, I'm trying to do the math for you here. Just take those down. Just take all right. Yeah. Show behind there. Yeah, there we go, bro. Get some fucking trees and the breeze, bro. Get up here with me, man. Let's enjoy this thing, because I love to enjoy my life. I do. Let's see. Hold tight. I like watching the view so much. I barely show you guys. Like, fuck you is my view. But no fuck yous. I stopped saying fuck you. I'll never say it again in my life. The moment I say fuck you, I turn to my father, or I do some stupid shit, and stupid shit happens after it. So yeah, no more fuck yous. Marky saying more gratitudes. Come on, bro. What else you grateful for? Grateful that I had friends to give me some money so I can afford this. If it wasn't for Gianni, man, I would have been really struggling. I had to do a visa run regardless. It's one of the downfalls of Thailand is that you got to do visa runs and shit, and you're just like, fuck, I don't want to do it. Who does? Who wants to fucking be responsible and stop the fun and go do the paperwork? But that's also part of the mental break, is that sometimes you need to stop and do your taxes, or go organize some books that are catching dust, or time to get out of the rudimentary, continual, what's the stuff called? I'm no guru, dude. I'm learning this shit too. They call it when you're ruminating. When you're ruminating in your head and you're just keeping things all the same in your head the whole time, change the scene. You gotta sometimes change the script. You gotta, and unfortunately, it's all about programming. It sucks that you've been programmed since you were a child. Something probably happened to you of significant trauma, and then you got to deal with it. And then you got to be in public. You're around people that also probably had significant amount of trauma. I think about people in prison. They say prison is for the men that can't control their emotions. That's me. Unfortunately, the moment I had self-discipline, staying on my diet, staying clean, doing my push-ups, sit-ups, really helped, because those walks, well, first of all, here, I'm grateful for walks. I'm grateful for learning. If I didn't learn instantly going through YouTube, right, to see, or Google first, like, how do you heal depression? And that's just health in general. Get fresh sunlight on your eyes instead of the motherfucking phone. Had to happen. No more blue light. These are easy things. Brushing my teeth, my left hand, telling myself I love myself about 10 times in the morning. Reprogramming myself, because my right hand already knows how to brush my teeth a billion times. This one needs to know. I needed to get coordinated with the other side of my brain, start having conversations with the left hemisphere, if you will, because the right hemisphere was sending me mad signals of delay, like, you're fucking up, you just lost the love of your life, you just killed life, you killed your baby, I mean, you're a horrible human being, you're a narcissist, you use people, and then I realized that these people actually love me. So that's a gratitude signal out there, is because if it wasn't for the love and the camaraderie and the time that we spent together, I would have never had friends from fucking Italy. I would have never had friends from Finland calling me, and then my other friends from Finland calling me from Spain at the same time. This would have never happened. And I'm so fortunate for it to happen, so that I can be here and be a part of the happenings. That I can be in Bangkok and tell you that I'm at Wang Lien Yai, the BTS stop, and then I'm gonna go take it up to Siam, and then I'm gonna probably go over to National Stadium or ASOC, so I can go. I think I hear the connection for ASOC to Don Muang Airport goes that way, and I just got my little backpack, just 4 days of clothes, and it's so light, and it feels like nothing to go here and feel safe in the streets, that I can even play on my fucking phone and not even look around over my shoulders like I'm in Colombia or some shit, or Brazil. It's just a whole different feeling that you can love your life and stand on top of the world and be able to see the forest through the trees, man. I'm just so grateful to have the sun on my skin, to see flowers on top of balconies. This is all 400 baht for dude. $12 in the city, and I got the whole place to myself. They even open up the doors for me at night. Everybody knows my name. Shout out to the guy here that speaks English down here by the drum that does the laundry. His life is so simple, bro, but he's so happy, and that's the lesson in it. You know, when I see happy people, not only people. They're just so nice to me. I can't even tell you, bro. Like, how the fuck you gonna remember me after like 5, 6, 7, 8 years? I've been all over the world, and he's like, "Yeah, Mark, I remember you." And he speaks pretty good English. And he's such a nice man. He said, "When you come back, come see me." I said, "Okay." And the other guy, he's broken back and legs, and he moves, and he's helping me with my big old muscles, and I'm walking up right behind him, walking in on the taxi like I'm some kind of boss. He lives in the city, and his back is warped, and his legs are warped, and he's helping. Some people actually care how I'm doing. Some people actually call me. These are things I'm super grateful for. I wouldn't be able to do it mentally. I would mentally break if it wasn't for my circle of influences that I've built over the years. All these people that I could count on. People that saw that I had a good heart, and that I try to give back. I try to do the right by people. And you could even say, you can call it what you want. But my dream was created here, and I was walking in that room back and forth, and I was bringing my energy to America. I was bringing this idea to America, me to America, to my home, to Vegas, and to be, you know, the Las Vegas original. And I had LBOG already. And after world travel that I never thought was possible, I'm like, I'm going to start this business. It gave me confidence and the belief that I could do anything. I just went around the world, you know? And then when they arrested me the second time, 2 weeks into traveling the world the second time in Seoul, South Korea, then and then I was in a jail cell, and I had that dream in a jail cell. Why is this happening to me? Why is my shit always whack? Why I'm always getting myself into the hands of the law? My mom said, you know, don't come back now. They're still hot for you. You know, you did that weed magazine. You did that weed festival. You speak your mind. You're too loud. Your beard is too loud. I can't be myself. I didn't grow this nose. Or some comes and goes, oh man, that's a big nose. Oh man, that's a big beard. Why are you making any comments about me? And I guess this is the thing that sticks out. We're all going to use generalities, like it's the Asian guy, it's the short guy, whatever. But they remembered me working on the shift. And the fact that I can even give it back to them just makes me feel so good inside. It's just did I do this right? Is me right? Am I doing right by life? And that's a mental break, because you got to give yourself a mental break. That's what I do on Coach Brown. That's why I go to these places. This is why it's my happy place. Yeah, because I am a emotional person and a man. You're not allowed to be a man that cries. You're not allowed to be a man that has rights or wants to keep a baby, or you know, you're not allowed to have feelings about that shit. Not just reach out to my brothers. Hey guys from Finland, reach out to them. They got feelings too. Everybody behind me has feelings. Everybody in my has felt their mentally breakdown. And I'm not breaking down. Trust and believe that these are happy tears, because it was just so amazing that I can keep doing this, you guys, that I can do it 3. It's been a full year. I'm getting the photos in Google. And it's just like, wow, man, I can't believe I've been doing this long. I can't believe I'm even going to Malaysia today. I don't even know barely how to spell Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur. And just to get my visa extended, but it's another reason to see a new country. It's another reason to live. And you talk about living. You talk about purpose. I didn't even know what to call it, right? I didn't know what to call it. All I knew is that I wanted to own my own business, and that mattered more than anything. And as I was listening to it, they were talking about, rebels, UNLV rebels that push the cause, that push their boundaries, right? That push the limit, and they can't be somebody else's boss. You can't tell me nothing, and especially at 10 a.m. and expect me to do it. I needed to be my own boss. I was that rebellious, and talking about somebody that's willing to give up a steady paycheck, count on. My nose is running. A steady paycheck that you can count on, and risk it for the biscuit so I can come see it with my own eyes. So I can come live it and look at the weird ass electricity and these little huts and think to myself, man, what if I grew up like that? Right? What if like just by the spin of luck, right? Like there's no more Ferraris dancing in my head, guys. There's no more like one fucking wheel on the Ferrari, the alloy and the tire would probably buy that whole building right there, dude. For sure. Was that 40,000 euros? Yeah, right there. Boom. Over a million baht. Shit's fucking crazy. And I just play around the world where my friends call me from around the world. They're shirtless too, smoking weed in Malaga, Spain, calling me, and we had the best spring, man. We would play frisbee. We would talk with each other, talk about our emotions, talk shit about each other, get mad at each other, sometimes fight each other. It's true. It's what brothers do. I've seen everybody fight each other, especially since we were neighbors. And if anybody was watching the show back then, you can go back a couple months and I was in Finland. What the fuck am I talking about right now? Why is it so possible that I get to see this blessed world and this guy has a broken back and legs? I can't with that one. That one's gonna make me cry. I can't with that one. I felt so privileged, bro. I never felt that in my life. I'm just like, this guy doesn't have anything and I just get to walk around with my blessed life that I could just go eat double Big Macs and pay whatever I want. Get some chicken nuggets. Fuck it. It's all under 500 baht. 500 baht's like 15 bucks. And then so was my IMAX 3D laser fucking, how many names are you gonna throw at me? And everything was just so fucking loud and so colorful, and I'm smashing fast food calories. And whoo, your boy saying, now I'm going into Malaysia where they don't smoke weed. It's a 5-year penalty. We need joint weed clubs to be worldwide. If anybody out there knows anybody in Malaysia, holler at your boy. Hey, weed club, who do we know in Malaysia? Right? And then I'm celebrating my birthday in essence. I'm doing a countdown, 2-week countdown. Usually celebrate for a whole month, but I'm going to Kuala Lumpur for my birthday. Who the fuck am I? And to lose life and fight and scrabbling with these bitches and shit, man. Like, what the fuck? I try to do right by people. I get back. I'm always nice to these people. They're so kind, you know what I mean? It's like, it makes you down. Instead of a monthly breakdown, it makes you realize, look at my shit, dude. I have to put a rubber band to fix the shit. My mom gave me these glasses. And I lost my other glasses, so I don't even got my Saint slides that I've been trying to sell. I still got my Saint slides, Saint shades. I still got my slides. My shades have disappeared, and that's all me too. Oh man, dude. Told you I was emotional, man. Told you, bro. And what else you want me to do? Dude, not be human, not see things that I've done. Looking at myself like I didn't know I'd be back here. If you could touch a place, right? If you could touch a place and then go, just touch your seat and go, in 14 years from now, let's be fair, let's say 10 years, in a decade, I will come back and be here again. Holy shit. I'm 44. Bro, you grew a beard. No way. You look older. No shit. Why are you crying? Oh shit, this is what my future looks like? I'm gonna have a business. It wasn't guaranteed. You mean it really happened? You mean I really get snot all over my hair? All the time since I've been a kid? Are you really telling me that you're going to go on adventures unknown and get mental health and get your physical health and get some friends and worldwide and speak multiple languages and leave the used car lot and fucking do something with your life and stop being a jack off? Thanks, Richard K. Richard K said, you're a jack off, bro. And people made fun of me. People hated on me. Mark Saint's an asshole. Mark ain't. People trying to be against my magazine. But that magazine saved me in jail. Bob Blake, 6'6", fucking motherfucker, looking at Sally, was like, I've seen you before. I've seen that beard. You had a big old blunt, didn't you? He's like, I got your magazine from the smoke shop. I was like, bet, we're safe. Weed's made me safe. Safe in my own mind. Safe around other people. Safe to chill. Safe to keep myself grounded because I'm an earth sign and I'm a Taurus and I like feeling grounded. I like stability. I don't like spicy. I don't like surprises. I don't like impromptu. I mean, I'm pretty spontaneous going to here, going to Kuala Lumpur, flying around, even without the money. Shout out to Nick. Thanks for making it happen, bro. You're just making me be a better human being, and that's what I'm bringing. I think I'm bringing that energy, or at least that's what I'm giving back. Not only do I pay people back actual physical money, but I like to think that I pay them in positivity. And I just came up with this term, pay them in positivity. But they're gonna need it. Send them love. Stop torturing people, bro. Stop feeding into it. You know, like feed into your soul. Start giving yourself the nourishment. Start giving yourself the sunlight. If you were the fucking plant, these plants behind me, put yourself in the sun in the morning. Get yourself out in the balcony. Get yourself around a hope. One line here. That's good. This ivy's going up the line. That's cool. But give yourself something to wrap yourself around. Not your brain wrapping around all the things that are wrong, because it's only going to give you detriment. It's only going to give you drama. It's only going to give you sorrow. And I don't want to live in sorrow, bro. I would do that. I'm telling you, a whole fucking time. I'm trying to tell people how I got here. Literally trying to sleep it away, right? The problems were getting so bad. I didn't have they took my car, so my car got repossessed. My house got evicted. My girlfriend left me. I got fired. I lost my job. What else the fuck happened? It was like the top five. I remember it's just like boom bap, all within like 2 weeks. Talking about tough times, bro. Tough times create tough people. It sucks that it's tough on people. It's not nice that it's tough on people. That there's people that aren't a lot of nice people around, including myself sometimes. No virtue signaling here, bro. I'm not impervious to sorrow. I'm not impervious to depression. Losing my child really hurt, and now losing babies is not my favorite activity. Okay, it's not easy on my soul, and I learned that about especially like Taurus women will never let it go. If they ever have a miscarriage or an abortion or something, they can never let it go. And I know me, I can never let it go because I love for real. And even in the face of narcissism, even in the face of mental breakdowns, even in the face of fighting, and it's sad. I had to learn my Oedipus complex. Is anybody familiar with Freud and saying we're all trying to date our mother, we're all trying to date our father? Anybody? Yeah, bro. Oedipus complex. Trying to date my mom. Fix these broken women that have been in the mental ward or need help or need psychiatry or need medicines. It's not here to make fun of because my mom's going through it, dude. I'm not making fun of my own mother. I live in reality, bro. My own mom can be fucking torn off, bro. I've seen mental breakdowns. I've seen it happen time and time again. It fucking sucks. Because it's just such a waste of life and time. You know, what else could I like to be doing for Christmas Eve? Definitely not picking my mom up in by the highway, you know, clutching rocks from highway patrol, talking 2 hours to get her into our care after being sedated. Like, who the fuck wants to fucking find that shit out, bro? You don't want to know what it's like to have mental imbalance. You don't want to know what it's like when your brain tortures you, and then all you do is you're glued to the masturbation and the fast food and the fucking the cheap dopamines, the free dopamines, the fucking fake dopamines, the synthetic dopamines, bro. The fake happy. Sure, you masturbated, but that shit gets old. It's not the same as the real thing. You're not gonna get your testosterone up by masturbating. You will by fucking, you know, but not wanking. And you're definitely not going to get anywhere if you don't get out of there. You know, your room, your habits, your patterns. This is no joke. And the reason this is starting to work for me, the reason why the will travel to heal, I think is the shirt, will travel to heal. The reason why traveling is healing is because that's a good one. Traveling is healing. The reason it works is because it gives you so many other, just like I was in the 3D film, right? Imagine, without taking LSD, that you put on 3D glasses, bing, and you start looking at the IMAX theater, right? And now everything's a lot louder and colorful, and Godzilla's all pink now. It was cool as fuck, you know, the shouting, you know, I can't even, you know, it's like, hey, like that flame coming out. Anyway, you gotta watch a movie. I prefer you to watch it in IMAX on a couch with a double Big Mac and large Coke. Come on. And this is what it is, bro. I just started living, and it distracts me, right? It keeps me from, if there's fucking Godzilla and King Kong in my face, right? King Kong and Godzilla are in my face, and they're talking about a middle world, and I'm like, you guys confuse the shit out of me. It's all a distraction. I have a tough time having, what do they call that? What do you call it when you, I always say it, suspended disbelief. I can't. Mothman it and all the other shit. Sorry, dude, I'm a human being. You see it. I cry and I snot and I cough and I spit and I smoke and I'm riddled with imperfections, and that's what I had to get real about, dude. Get perfectly imperfect. And said I was gonna come up here this morning on this balcony and look back where we used to live, like me and David James, and man, was it fucking cool, dude. We were young. We had the world by the balls and shorts and curlies. I'm already been blessed, you guys. Travel by Saints. This is why I give back, because you gotta, and I want to give back more. Like actually go to a school again and teach. I need to do that. Actually help somebody out with the project. I want to be able to do that. These are the things I distract myself from the depression. Instead of the woe is me, narcissism, I'm the worst person, I deserve to be on the cross first, burn me at the stake, I need the attention. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Go out there again into the world and go be of service. That's what you need. You say you want sympathy, give someone sympathy. You say you want empathy, give someone empathy. That thing right there, I'm gonna cry. You say you want somebody to understand you. Are you willing to understand them? And it's just this like little weird mind game that they play from fucking Buddhism. It's like, you're so holy, climb up the Himalayan mountains, and what's the purpose of life? And they're gonna be like, just be you. You know, you're like, what the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm talking about how I got here. I got here from desperation, depression, desire. I wanted to get here. I didn't even know what here was. I didn't even have a place to stay. David James knew this place. Like he's the one that I'll never forget. He was running with his flip flops. There's so many cool thoughts when I come here, man. So many things that make me genuinely smile in the inside. You know, I got summer on the inside. This is my smile on the inside. This is that genuine thing when you're here. It really touches you, especially that Coco Pelli. I took pictures. I'm probably gonna try to move that thing so I can get a better picture. But years later, you know, in the corner behind a mop and all these fucking art things laying up against it. No one's here. There's no human energy. Things get dusty. The plants start dying. There's just no human energy. And this is why it's so imperative that we don't waste our human energy. We only have so much time on the planet. You're lucky to even be born, right? You're lucky to still be alive. Seriously, dude. And even though this bitch ass life wants to teach you that you're not skinny enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not rich enough, you can still live a blessed life. I don't have the money to do any of this shit. I'm just being real with people. It's not like it's something that I take offense because I don't use money like that. That's not my. I hate money. Like, I can't wait to get it out of my pockets. Give me zero so I can appreciate my time. Not the product that I buy, not the satiation or satisfaction videos or the sedation when you're sedated, to be sedated and not feel anything, right? Because now you don't feel anything at all. And that's the effects you get from beer and alcohol or cocktails, dude. You're getting numb. But that also means you're not going to feel joy either. It means you're just not going to feel pain. So before, it's just an anesthetic. Now you're feeling pain. Now you're just forward and bottomed out. You haven't got to achieve extreme acceleration. Some people, like, they think that they're getting these joys, these high highs, and that's the only reason we keep using them. Whatever it is, the only reason we keep using them is because we get a high from them. And unless you're somebody else, I don't know who else isn't waking up with a coffee in mind, got to get that caffeine going. Go over there, go chew on the caffeine bark of a tree like a monkey. Or me, the weed, go ahead, be a little hippie. I'm a fucking stoner, dude. It keeps my head in spot. I get to be less emotional, right? Like that crying, not less emotional, more at ease, I should say, like calm. So yeah, I guess that would be emotional, and then there would be just calm. So I mean, it steals my dreams. I don't dream at night anymore. I don't know if anybody else as a stoner can tell you that you just sleep, which I prefer actually. Out like a light, give me 8, and I'm up, and I'm back in the game of my life. I love my life, bro. You know, I love my life. Let's get him. I love my life. It echoed. Look at them. No one cares. They're in their own zone. And that's what happens if you live in here and you live in fear and all you're doing is pumping yourself with the fucking devil. The devil will come out of you, bro. They don't mind. They don't mind to take up your time. They don't mind that you're only a finite amount of time. You're lucky to even be alive and that there's only so much time to play the game. And that's all it is, bro. I thought about it today because it took only 12 hours to get here. Because it took 8 hours for the ferry and the minibus to Bangkok from Koh Chang, right? I went up at 8:30. I was right there at 8:30. I'm going to get there till 4:30. That's an 8-hour shift. And then the flight ticket would have been another 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to get there. Anyway, point being, I was like 12 hours. It was already dark when I was starting to walk here. And I thought to myself, damn, game's over, bro. You woke up, you were early riser. Wait, and I didn't really sleep on the minibus, but when the trip's done, take that 8-hour chunk out of your day and realize that everything else is gone. Once you start hitting nighttime, you're usually in recreational mode or chill mode, just let's all be honest. And then it's sleep mode. So majority of your life, a third of your life is sleeping. The other third is like literally preparing, doing whatever the fuck you can. And the other one's just work. So it's just like 2/3 is almost taken away from you. You only have 1/3 to live. And how long do you live? And do you actually live? And I like to think that I'm teaching people how to live and not live in fear and not live for money and not live for hate, but to live for love. I'm not always the most loving motherfucker, bro. I can tell you if you're attacking me, I had to write down my triggers. Don't attack me. Don't yell at me. Don't swing at me. Your boy Saint will defend himself. I'm not above restraining people. I'm not above restraining women. This is the first time fighting women. This ain't the first time. I have sisters. This chick just attacked me. Ain't first time. And fought men. A lot of men, actually. So mostly men it fights, actually. So, you know, the more muscular I get, the more dudes want to test, the more mentally strong I get to get around that shit. that I don't have to have a button to press. Like it's like an elevator with no buttons. Can you imagine? And it only lifts because I decided to lift. Almost like that AI movie. What was it? Was it AI? No, Steven Spielberg with the robot turned boy Pinocchio story. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. But they floated around in these cubes and shit. But it was just all energy. So if you want your energy to rise, you will have to choose this. You know, if you don't want your mental to break, I would like you to go for walks, get fresh water in your system immediately. Like don't fucking around. I'm saying this is a thing. That's why at my bungalow on Koh Chang, they shout out to Koh Chang. I'm grateful for that fucking island. I can just have a whole place to myself. Shout out to my Thai family that know me and love me after I fell off of a motorbike accident years ago. They took care of me and now I'm hacked years ago, decades ago. Decade and a half, 10, 15 years ago. And she's still my Thai mom. When you come back now, it's so nice to have someone ask when you come back. Simple things. I mean, it's a little irritating, like, shut up, mom. You know what I mean? Everybody do the shut up, mom, you're nagging me. No, all the details. She's clocking you, bro. Just like my friends just clocked in for Bangkok. He came into Bangkok, no one knew what was going on with him. They had to call the embassy, the Finland embassy, had to call down the Bangkok police. The Bangkok police came and found him. Like, bro. Bro. People care. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling genuine care, my genuine well-being, and they really do care about me. And even all my narcissism, and my little beard out, my muscles out, and my show, and my weed out, and my fucking gregarious fucking personality out every day. I know who I am. They always know too, because I've been doing this for 10, 15 years plus before that. I always just was cheering my teammates on at wrestling and football. I loved hyping it up. It's almost like being like Flavor Flav or something from the jump. You know, it's like, yeah, boy, you want to get in this game? Come on now, let's go. Hype. Look at me, I'm on top of Bangkok, just hype, DJ, and smoking it. I'm gonna go back and make a video out of this. You know what I'm saying? Do like do the LVOG, baby. Winning from Vegas to Bangkok, Bangkok to Kuala Lumpur to Oslo to London, London to Durham. This is no specific order. I'll just go to my head Norwich, Nottingham, and live from Brighton Beach. You know what I mean, mate? I love that shit. Live from Radio 1. It's DJ Paul Oakenfold. Love that shit. And I get to live this. I get to be a part of it and actually live. But every day is different. I made that challenge almost 2 years ago. And that was the daily challenge, to make every day different. And it started, most of it's repetitive. The swallow in the water, no cell phone in the morning, the I love you, brushing left teeth, pretty repetitive stuff. Get sunlight on your skin. That is almost always, right? It's taking the morning, it's on slow, quiet, chill mode. When you're getting out of your mode, that's when you need a break, bro. I was so grateful to get this extra day where I wasn't stressed or watching. I'm still watching the clock like, oh shit. I was probably at 4:35. That would have been awesome at that airport, because I only needed 2 hours for an international flight, Malaysia to Thailand, right? But it was at another airport that was an hour away with the Bangkok traffic, and I would have been tripping. Then I would have had an hour, and I would have cut it too close, and then I would have been freaking out and then just stressing myself out, and I outplayed myself, bro. I stopped self-sabotaging. I need to give myself space off the island. Yep. Give myself an extra day to treat myself right. You know what I'll do? We'll go get a massage. Fuck, I'm in Bangkok. What the fuck? I need to get a massage, a foot massage, and a back massage, because I'm going to be not only on a plane, but walking a lot, and I haven't been wearing tennis shoes. I've just been wearing the slides. Damn. Sliding it up. Seat slides. But, that ain't going to work on the airport. I kind of got like a blister, so I got to switch out the shoes. Like becoming a civilian again. Give myself that 24 hours to recognize what's going on, slow the fuck down, not just be Mr. Airport Go, you know, but okay, Bangkok, I got like 3 more hours to burn, 4 more hours to burn. When I leave here and check out, it's just me and my backpack, no problem. I check out when I want. They love me here, bro. I'm the only one here, bro. Like, they don't care. They do care, actually. That's what I'm saying. They care so much that they don't care what I do. They trust me so much. They love me so much. They bring me waters. They open the doors for me at midnight. By the way, BTS stops at midnight. Travel tip. Didn't know that. It was like 12:08. I'm like, what? It's alright. 150 baht. Go zip around in a taxi, smoke weed in the taxi with the taxi driver, bro. Come on now. Bangkok, I love you. My life, I love you. Mark, I love you. And all my people that I've ever met, I love you too, dude. Like, thank you for interacting with me. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for even watching. You know, it's one of those things where I know I'm using up 30 minutes of everybody's morning, and they're not watching every 30 minutes. I did Periscope before, and maybe I just addicted to talking in the morning. I just have that much energy, that much going on in my mind. This is how I fixed my mind. And it wasn't just this show, but I was like doing it step by step. It was the walks. You remember walks in Finland, the workouts, the log gym, exercise the demons. Lord knows I needed it. Lord knows I still need more, bro. And I'm still on the case. I'm trying to get 2 more months of just straight fasting, or just being on this diet and being in the hot weather and sweating and hot food and always walking everywhere, that kind of thing. Or should I've been off for an hour? We'll start with the joint anyway. But life, you can call it what you want. You can call your shot, bro. If I could 10 years later from that fucking scene, go, whoa. And then to know that I could be 10 years now as I'm talking to myself, I'm like, hey, Sam, yeah, bro? You're like, you're going to be older, you know, you're going to be whiter, you're going to be whiter. And 10 years from now, probably you'll be standing at this balcony, you won't even be here, right? This building might not even be here, bro. So I'm going to take a picture of that before I go. I took a video and shit, but yeah. It's time to live it, because we don't know when it's going to end, and we don't need to end it. We need to live it. Stop talking shit on it. Stop talking shit on yourself. Stop taking shits on your life. Start appreciating even the smallest minutia, like the free waters, or someone say where are you going, or when you're going to be back. Any little lunch note your mom used to make for you, right? Keep it all, bro. I keep little receipts, little piece of paper, 3 baht. Getting on the bus. A Bangkok bus is an experience. And I have tons of experiences, but I've already been on here for an hour. The thing I'm doing now is taking a mental break from it all. I got 4 days in Kuala Lumpur, and tomorrow I'm going to be in a country I've never been before, and I'm sure I'm going to be fucking Japanesey with it. But I brought both phones so I can take pictures and add new video. I'll go live. I want to see that tall ass building. Like, I'm looking at these buildings now, and even now I'm in my head like, how many degrees up am I? I feel like I'm almost at a 45-degree angle, maybe. There. What if that thing's all the way up? What if it's like at 102 degrees? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And I was at the Plaza de Toro in Barcelona. We had the Colosseum. How big is the Colosseum to the real Colosseum of Rome? I don't know. How about the Luxor in Las Vegas? This pyramid to size, to scale. How big is that one to the real one? I don't know. And these are the reasons I'm trying to find out. I don't know what it's like to be in these places. I don't know what it's like to speak these languages fluently. I don't know what it's like to go to these healthy places in my mind that I can be so reliant on myself. Instead of saying, okay, Saint, you know, this kind of dimension would usually throw you into depression. You're like, I'm not going to go there anymore. I've come too far, and I've worked too hard to go there. And that's what really kept me from suicide, you know? When I lost my baby, I just was like, bro, it's fucking little place in Fargo, North Dakota. I'm not saying Fargo, North Dakota, on a Bangkok and on a balcony in Bangkok, right? Watching some lady fucking plant her trees. This is a fucking trip, bro. Like, Fargo, North Dakota, I would have never had this experience. I never met Mike Tyson again. There are some things, little gems where you're like, Mark, you would never have this photo if you didn't keep going. And sure, I spent too much money on that weed festival, but it was my birthday. And sure, I had to put a fucking meth head in a headlock at 5 a.m., but it was my birthday. And now it's about to be my birthday, and I'm far away from that. I'm celebrating by going to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I've never been to Malaysia before. So I much prefer this birthday present than the last birthday present. I promise you that. That one was tough. So I count my blessings, not my stressings. I look around, look for life everywhere. There's so much pain, trauma, and drama, and there's people that need help. And I want to be part of the solution and not a part of the problem. So that's what I was talking about, mental break. You know, take a time out, mental time out. Do that from time to time. Treat yourself, right? I'm going to go get a massage. Probably like a 1 hour foot massage and a 1 hour back massage. No, I don't do happy ending shag wow massages. I need a real fucking massage. I have real specific massage ladies. My lady I've been massaging since 10 years ago. She still massages me. She's great at it. When you turn in there and push your elbow into these hind loins here where the nerves are, bro. Anyway, make sure that you're pampering yourself. Pampering yourself with some kind of trip. Maybe it's a trip to the lake. Maybe it's a trip to Thailand. I don't fucking know. Get out of your house. Get out of your room. Get out of your bed. I mean, these are the levels, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Get out of your bed. Get some water. Get out of your room. Get some sun or get some water. I know you need sunlight, but you get out of your house and get some sunlight. I need you to get out of your room and stretch like an animal would. Just start to get your body in motion. There's another wish dream. These things are flying around. There must be something in bloom. I see them just floating in the air. It's like fucking Narnia. I try to catch another wish and I'll make a wish and get off the show. But yeah, get out of your bed, get water. Get out of your room, stretch. Get out of your house, sunlight. And go for a fucking walk. Hopefully you got clothes on. And motion creates emotion. You know, you can think in your bed, you can think while you're walking. Most of the greatest minds, I think it's like Aristotle, Walker. I know Bill Gates, avid walker. You know, get yourself in motion. Change locations, right? Often get out of a pattern. It'll make your brain think differently. That's why I'm brushing my teeth with my left hand. I can barely catch the frisbee with my left hand. So anyway, I'm right-handed dominant. But anyway, you can do this. You got this. Don't give up on yourself. This is one of those kind of speeches. But the reason they say don't give up on yourself is because given a far enough timeline to experience, like I said, Mike Tyson again, or Here Now, you'd see the Cocopelli again, or another trip around the world. That's all I did. I just shook dice. I said, fuck it. I'm so depressed, so suicidal, so beside myself and lost and overweight that I'm going to throw the dice at my life. And I'm going to give myself a chance to live. And if this thing works, being on the island, being happy, actually loving my life, seeing blessings instead of stressings, being gratitude instead of complaining, and exercising every day because it just makes you feel so much better inside. The endorphins are ridiculous. They're better than any street drugs you'll ever get. Some of the people were saying that too. Some of the fighters, they were saying that. Hold on. Breathe out here. But yeah, man. There's a life to be lived, and if you're alive, it's your life to live. And I don't know if you're sitting on your mama's couch. I was. I don't know if you're in jail. I was, or just got out of jail. I just did, you know. And the first thing I did is ran for my freedom. Like I ran off the plantation, bro. So get your ass away from mental slavery. Bob Marley said it best. Stop being such a punk to yourself. You're alive. I was telling him, like, you're so beautiful. How can you be so depressed? You know what I mean? Like, how can beauty have so much pain? And I mean, everyone has the pain, and that's what I just started to realize. I was like, man, I have pain in my feet, I got pain in my head, I got pain in my ass. You know, but my job's not to be a pain in the ass. My job's not to do worse and do harm. If that comes out of me, then it's out of character, and I need to stop. And that's what I've been learning about conflicts. That's what I've been learning about de-escalation. That's what I've been learning to outlearn myself and my old ways and my habits of you know, being too reactive, being too triggerable, right? I want to be limitless, not triggered. I like that. Limitless. nervous, not triggered. You know, and that's where you're at with it. I mean, literally everybody's in competition behind this one. Somebody's probably wasting their life away on a video game. And there's a whole world out here, you guys. There's a whole world out here. And it's a beautiful world. Just realized that fucking flag's sideways. It's a beautiful world, and you gotta just get out, but keep walking. Just Forrest Gump it, bro. Just keep walking. You'll bump into something, and or it'll bump into you. One or the other, about to go down. So I wish you all nothing but love and happiness. You know, love and happiness. Make you wanna do right. Make you wanna do wrong. Hey, hey. So do right by yourself. Because first you go right, then you go wrong, then you can go right again. And that's this morning motivation. Peace and love. And as always, Jigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side of fear, the other side of the world, the other side of your excuses. Because that's what it is, bro. It really is. I really walked up and down. I can't believe it, in that room. And I was just like coming for him, bro. I was coming for almost like a boxer or something. And I just had all this energy, and I was all been playing frisbee, and I was all fit and tan. I'm 30 or 33 or whatever the fuck age, and now I'm 44, and I'm more natural and leaner than I ever been in my life. This fasting idea has been tremendous. Just get breakfast, rinse myself every day, swallowing liters of these things. I just smash them every time. I smoke too much weed. It gives me cotton mouth, so it makes it easy to swallow water. Plus, it's hot as fuck. These clouds out here are helping with the sun cover up, but it's been hot as fuck. I heard it was like 100 degrees, might be 95 today in Bangkok. Why don't you get your shirt off? Why don't you get your shirt off? Because I'm literally fucking sweating, bro. And after this, I'm going to literally watch the sweat off and take a quick chow. And I don't even have to dry off because it's that fucking hot in my little fan room, alright? Anyway, yeah, it feels nice, too. Have the breeze on your skin. It's Bangkok air, so I don't want to really breathe that. It's not fresh island, rainforest island, jungle fucking air, but, you know. Hey, stop complaining. I'm on my way to Malaysia right now, so I'm about to board this plane. I don't want to go live. I'm not much of a travel vlogger, go live person. I never call it a vlog either. It's just a life. Like, I literally live this life, and I'm so grateful and blessed to live it. So everything, my skin, my muscles, my beard, my life, it's all transformed. It's always been mine, but now it's appreciated, right? Like, now I've actually go, thank you, skin, for all the damage of the years that you've taken, and thank you, muscles, for not snapping or breaking, and the shoulder might hurt a little bit, but I've never had any really big injuries. This was from wrestling, you know, as a kid, and other than that, man, like, I'm solid as a rock, and I want this to be solid as a rock, and this to be solid as a rock. So this needs some healing. This needs some healing. This needs some healing. And we all need some healing. And that's what we're doing with traveling, you know? Healing while traveling. We'll travel to heal. And then I learn in these downtimes. So that's the morning motivation. Get it out there. I'm gonna go learn some more. I gotta get out into my life. Bangkok's waiting for me, and your life's waiting for you. So go be free. Peace and love. I love my life. Bangkok, baby. Fucking Bangkok. Bicycle, motorcycle, and a fucking truck. Wow. Gee, got that.